My producers approached me to come on board as the screenwriter, and it took us a better half of a decade to make this film, and somewhere along the way I was also the one chosen to direct it. I was reluctant at first. It wasn't a book that was beloved. It wasn't, my favorite book growing up, but I actually think that reluctance was really generative because I knew that I could bring my own voice to this adaptation, and that a little bit of a resistance goes a long way to reimagining a story that people are really attached to. I think when I think about our film visually, I really see these white rocks that were particular to Cassis where we shot. I really like the idea of having rocks or a landscape that was like blue and white, sort of like a lunar landscape, more like you're on the moon or you're the last ones left. I also, with my DP, Maximilian Pittner, we talked a lot about Ozu films and how there was this thing he would call pillow shots, where essentially a still image had a breeze going through the hanging laundry. So there's still like a sign of life, even if no action is happening, and we felt like that would be a really good reflection of what this summer feels like for these characters. I feel really lucky to work with this cast. They're extremely talented, intelligent, soulful people who are artists in the purest form. Very early in the process, one of my producers, Katie Nolan, said, "What about Chloe?" And this was many, many years ago. We always would come back to Chloe. There was something magical there where we didn't necessarily write it for her, but in writing it, it just seemed like, who else could we possibly cast?